Hey guys, this is Bear Gaming and welcome back to our channel. For today's Hero Spotlight, we are going to discuss about Dorka. So the update was finished around 1:30 p.m. and as you can see here on the Hero Recruit, there's this Choice Fate Corre of the Order Displayed Fate Core team. So you can choose among the three characters over here. For me, I'm not sure if I'm going to pull for any of them. I'm just going to save Cess for the next banner, probably. So let's go on with the video. So over here in the journal, you can see Dorka over here.
This was expected.
And let's check out her skill sets. For the passive, you can see here, Soul Shackles gains immortality upon receiving damage beyond own current health. One time per battle, removed at the start of own turn. So, the immortality effect lasts until her next turn. And then, Nationalism increases attack defense and max HP of heroes from Brune by 10%, since Dorka is a general of Brune. Now, the first skill is Black Iron Storm. Deals 63% damage to all enemies and 45% chance to afflict target with bleed to deal 39% damage every turn for 2 turns. So this skill is AoE or Area of Effect. So in other words, it damages all enemies. And for the second skill, it says Piercing Darkness. Deals 262% damage to one enemy, so that's single target, and grants damage immunity one time to self. And also it deals 100% extra damage if target's attack speed is lower than self. So in that sentence alone, you can see that Dorka needs to be really speedy or has high attack speed. Well, I guess in most cases, I'm not sure, but I think Chaos Heroes or Chaos type heroes has a lot of speed compared to the other hero types. Well, it's just based on my observation. I'm not yet sure if it's 100% true. So over here in the hero introduction, you can see Dorka. She has this very unique bow and arrow as a weapon. You can see her closer. Then it seems like she has a tail. I still wonder about that. So for the appearance effect,
Black roses have sharp thorns.
Neomi's Bodyguard, Dorka. And here is the illustration. And then for the skill preview, this is her normal attack. So it's definitely like a bow and arrow. And for the first skill,
No one can escape. The deadly hail of black steel.
and then her second skill,
You've earned it. Here's a try. The black dagger of Ulewrl.
you could clearly see the skill animation. It's like it really suits her because it's like she's being stylish but very powerful at the same time. And over here, you can see this is in battle mode. And this one is just her regular stance. So let's go to the story. Ranger Dorka. So, she's female, of course. Nation is Brune. Hero chair or tier, it's Fated or fated grade element is machine. She's 29 years old. Race is human. So, she's human. Because for a minute I thought she's a half dragon, I guess, because of her tail. But probably it's just her accessory. So, position, Chaos type. Birthday is April 13th. This is a little background story. The first meritorious helper. Meritorious. I wonder what meritorious is. The first meritorious helper who made Neomi, who lacks political skills and foundation, into a great chief she is now. Her identity is shrouded in complete secrecy, and not even Neomi knows her past. If you are more aware of Brune's closed-off nature, it is hard to conceal your doubts about her. But this fact was a huge opportunity for Dorka. Her presence with no connection to anyone was a good opportunity for Neomi, who had just become chief, to include Dorka to her own faction. To add to many of her appeals, she also had equivalent skill as Kylock, a maniac recognized by everyone in Brune. The reason for Kylock's suppression provided ample justification for keeping Dorka by Neomi's side. Ironically, the presence of Kylock, which everyone avoids, has further consolidated her position. As a result, Dorka, along with Kylock, has a firm position as Neomi's sword and shield, although you can tell who's meant to be the sword out of the two. Because if you happen to watch their stories, I think as early as chapter, I'm not sure, it's 10 and above usually. You can already see the appearance of Dorka and Kylock, and usually they are bickering with one another. And also, the latest chapters like 30, you can see a bit of a story about them as well. So this is the profile of Dorka. Now let's check out her fate course. So if you happen to get her over here in Manage Heroes,
is this all you've got?
Personally, I'm building her as my
This was a waste
as
of
a
time.
part of my third team because I'm using the Brune Nation. I'm currently building nation-based teams. So my first team is Lenombe, the second one is Greenland, and the third one is Brune. So after building them, I'm planning to mix and match to see what happens. Maybe as an experiment of some sort. So over here, just below her image, you can see the slots. The first one is for the Fate Core. So currently, she has a gold Fate Core, orange Fate Cores, and a red Fate Core. So for the gold Fate Core, you can see here, her appearance actually looks like this.
Nothing personal.
For the gold
Against
Fate Core,
any
and
of
as you can see for the passive, there are additional effects since she is a gold Fate Core. It has here own pass, afflicts target attacked by self with silence for 4 turns, 1 time per round. If the target is already silenced, gains 1 mana for self after afflicting silence. So that's some stat effects. And Unrivaled increases attack speed of allies equipped with Silent Eyes Team Fate Core. So her Fate Call is under the Silent Eyes team, and you can see on the right portion of the screen, the 2 heroes under her is Sabrina and Anastasia, which will benefit from this Unrivaled special passive skill where it increases the attack speed of allies by 15. So this is the gold Fate Core of Dorka. And as for the first and second skill, usually there's no effect. Because if you happen to have Fate Cores, the additional skills usually applies to the passive. So let's check it out. I already happened to dye her costume or her Fate Core. And this is the appearance
A
effect.
momentary encounter is enough to change one's life.
Rebellious Prelude Dorka. So that's the appearance effect. And for the skill preview, this is the normal attack. For me, it has this strong impact. It's like it's pushing the enemies away. Well, it's just my imagination. So anyway, here's the first skill.
Let me make this clear. Don't ever get in my way.
So the skill animation for the first skill is somewhat long, but it's really cool. And you can see there are small holes at her back. I really not sure what it is. Sometimes I think she's half human, half robot because of that. This is the second skill, by the way.
For the sake of my true master, disappear.
So since her bow is actually made up of small little daggers, it can actually change its shape into a sword, so that's her second skill. It's really unique. Okay. So nothing has changed in the story.
An irrational emotion.
So take
But I
note,
suppose
guys,
this
for
is
the
fate.
skills, it has this own pass wherein you can afflict silence towards your enemies. So that means you really need to have her gears with high effect hit for that silence to take place, because this is actually her specialty. So for the orange Fate Core, we have this one,
This was a waste of time.
Dandelion Dorka. So I think this is from the first anniversary of Exos Heroes. This outfit of hers is actually all white. I just dyed it with some color so that it will look nicer. Well, if you prefer it all white, it's really up to you. But for her passive, it's just the same as her fated version. Remember, guys, for orange Fate Cores, it's just more on the aesthetic side or for accessory purposes. And it looks good. So there's no appearance effect. But for skill preview, I think it's just also the same with her fated version.
No one can escape. The deadly hail of black steel.
Okay, that's for her
The clumsy
anniversary
can
costume.
help no one.
And for her red Fate Core,
Irregular eliminated. Returning to base.
this actually looks like robotic or futuristic. It's actually very nice. And same as for orange Fate Cores, red Fate Cores usually... Oh, hi. Hi, Rion Asazuki. What is the best equipment for Dorka? Break set or dash sniper set? Yes, we are going into that soon. Actually, it's dash set, but I'm just going to finish this one over here and we'll get to the equipments very soon. So this is the orange Fate Core. Yes, hi Master Ulewrl, welcome back to our channel. And yep, dash and sniper set. So, just as the same as the orange Fate Core, red Fate Cores are also for aesthetic purposes only, but they are actually considered rare because there are only certain events where you can get this, and particularly it's get the red Fate Core event, and you can get this the red Fate Core version of Dorka. And you can see it over here. It has an appearance effect, and I also changed the color of her costume. I think by default it's actually more on the gray side, but I just added some color to make it look nicer. So this is the appearance effect.
My code name is Neomi. It's apparently the name of an ancient goddess.
So it's codename Melpomene Dorka. It really looks futuristic. And as for the skill preview, this is the normal attack. And for the first skill,
You cannot run. The goddess watches over everything.
it really has a techno effect. And for the second skill, it's this one.
Codename, Goddess of Tragedy. Live and occurred. Confirming activation.
So you can see, if you happen to differentiate the orange Fate Cores from the red Fate Cores, the red Fate Cores has a lot of effects and a lot of style to it compared to the regular orange Fate Core. Yeah, the red Fate Core has a different voice lines. Yes, they also have different lines aside from the effects. Thanks, Master, for adding.
It means tragedy. Someone had to take up the role.
So this is her red Fate Core. And actually, she has other special orange Fate Cores, which you really need to use blue crystals in order for you to purchase it. We're just going to check it. It's also based on events. Over here in Events Fate Core, where is it? Lampasan ko na. Hindi ko siya kilala. Hindi ko na mumukaan. Wait lang. Sana? Ito. So this is the orange Fate Core. Midnight Clef Dorka. Dorka from a... Katabi ninyo. Dorka from a parallel world who participated in a party along with Neomi. Although she would have served as Neomi's servant under normal circumstances, she is here as her partner today. So see? It really looks nice. I think this is based from the New Year version. Filipino pala. Yes, Filipino to. Welcome, welcome. So this is the New Year costume. Yes, napansin ko rin yun. There's something between these heroes. Pero I won't go into details because you can see that further in chapter 30 actually. There's a part there wherein Neomi is very concerned of Dorka. So, ayun, this is her Fate Core, and I think it's just the same with her freighted version. The only difference is her outfit. I haven't gotten to that part of the story.
All uninvited guests should leave.
It's actually nice. Neomi is very concerned of Dorka. And actually, there's this character over there. I think he is going to be the second general of Brun. And it's like they are quarreling over Dorka. It's like they want Dorka to pick a side. Welcome to the stream. Yep, welcome Ryan Azasuki. Welcome to our channel. So that's the orange Fate Core or special orange Fate Core. In my words, it's considered special because you really need to use blue crystals in order for you to get that. So let's go back to Dorka. So she's far below now because I happen to change.
Irregular
I'm going to
eliminated.
equip with
Returning
her
to base.
gold Fate Core
The
again.
thrill of victory.
And I'm just going to change
Never felt it before. This
the
was
costume of my preference, which is this one. So currently I don't have the exclusive equipment for Dorka, but if you want to check it out, you have to go to the Fate Core button and then manage Fate Core. So for her gold Fate Core version, wait, baka malalagpasan ko na naman. Hindi ko wait, it's here. So just tap on the magnifying glass and over here on the right side portion of the screen, there's this exclusive equipment button. Just press it and you can see the exclusive equipment of Dorka. And I think this cost about 20,000 ses if you're going to purchase this, because after all, she's a gold Fate Core. So this is what it looks like. And for the orange Fate Core, well, I think it doesn't have a exclusive equipment, but I think for the red one there is. I'm not sure. We are going to find out. Wait, parang nalagpasan ko na naman. Ano ba? Hindi. It was Rianor pala. G9. Brithiof. Where is Dorka? Sobra bang mabilis? Si Roxanne po kaya ang next banner? Actually, it's Momoring. Momoring is the next general or second general for Northbound Frosty. And based on the leaked information, she's the one coming next. It seems I cannot find her red Fate Core. Parang kanina pa ko pabalik-balik. Or maybe because I haven't equipped it yet. Yes. Lagpas mo. Thank you. So it's here. I think it doesn't have any exclusive equipment. So for Dorka, the only exclusive equipment she has currently is for the gold Fate Core. She doesn't have any blue Fate Core yet or black Fate Core. It's just gold, orange, and red. So perfect timing, Master Ulewrl is here. I'm sure he's going to explain the artifact because I just have the basic knowledge when it comes to artifacts, and for now, I equipped the easygoing Prince Nidia because it has 85% chance to protect self from death by one time by granting tranquility to self. Thank you for sa pag-welcome. One time per 3 rounds. So this is good, so that this will prevent your Dorka to die. Artifacts, choices, that's good. Nidia and Makia as well. So where is the other one? This one. Honest Assassin Makia. 80% chance to grant stealth to self at the start of battle. So it's like for Chaos type heroes, this is actually common. Yung mga stealth, it's like they're being assassins. Mga stealth, tranquility. So based from Master Ulewrl, that's good. How about the others? Chance to decrease health generation of self. This is also okay. For debuffs, I guess. Chance to purge. Before I used to use this. This is also okay. But the best one that is easier to build. Okay? But the best one that is easier to build is Honest Arrow Hilden. Is that a purple grade? Hilden. This one. So this is easier to build as per Master Ulewrl because it has aside from it's a purple grade artifact, it says here 15% chance to afflict target with Nullify Heal. So Nullify Heal really works. It prevents your enemies to heal for 6 turns when attacking. Okay, this is also nice. So like we advise you guys, it's best if you're going to keep your purple or violet grade or legendary grade artifacts because they really come in handy just in case you don't have this orange and gold fate cores because they are sometimes difficult to get. So what else based on what I have here? 50% chance to decrease attack speed of target. I think this is not really nice because it only decreases the attack speed. Phantasmic Oasis Depor is good too, especially if the enemies have high speed. Really? Depor? What's it again? Phantasmic Oasis Depor? This? No, wait. It's this one? So it's good? Akala ko hindi kasi attack speed lang binabawasan niya. So, okay, this is also considered. How about this one? Chance to purge. I think this is good because you are purging or removing a random buff from an enemy. So it could be a shield or what else? Increased attack defense and stuff. And it could be healing over time as well, no? It's considered a buff, so it has a % chance. But if you're going to level it up, it increases to 16. So that's somewhat small, pero you can see it. It's still happening, di ba? Even though it's just 16%, kasi mas mauna ka team ng Dorka. The speed reduction is high level strategy though. Purge is too low. Okay. So if you don't have the Easy Prince Nidia and Assassin Makia, you can go for Honest Arrow Hilden. And if not, you can go for what else? Ito, no? Right? Phantasmic Oasis Depor and hindi. Ito not really recommended, right? Kasi the percentage is small. Pero I can see kay Baraka whenever I equip that this one, no? Abyss Carbon. I can sometimes see there's this little sentence saying purge something something. Pero hindi naman lagi. Confident Assassin Way is good as well. This one? 20% chance to afflict a random debuff to target for 3 turns when attacking. So it's either stun, silence, and sleep. So any of that 3 status effect. 1 time per round. This is also nice. I haven't noticed this one. Who's equipping this? Kyla. Okay. And who else? Easy. Some of the heroes that I'm not really using. Santa's Commander Chun is also good. Anything that has heal reduction is good for 7 stunner. Yes. Chun. This one. Currently equipped to Jean. 32% chance. Because it's already level 18. Decrease health regen of target by 42%. Okay. Okay, that's for the artifacts. It's a good thing that Master Ulewrl is here. Like I said, I only know the basics. But if you want nitty-gritty information or if you want to dig deep down, he's here for you. So, that's the Fate Core exclusive equipment. Now, let's go to gears. So, currently, I equipped Dorka with Dash Set and Sniper Set. Sniper Set is just Sniper Set is a 2-piece gear set. It increases effect hit rate by 20%. We want Dorka to have high effect hit so that the silence of her Gold Fate Core will take place. Because based on her passive skill, this one, Soul Shackles, you can see own paths afflicts target attacked by self with silence for 4 turns 1 time per round. So this is the means of effect hit for the status effect to really be in effect. Ganon. So currently, I know my stats are not that really high, but the effect hit is actually 138%. So her speed currently is 318. I placed her with attack speed, and if you can see the accessory, it has the main stat of 65% attack speed. And for her boots, the plus 55 speed. And for her gloves, I just placed attack. I was planning to change her gloves from attack to critical damage because, as you can see, critical rate has already reached the max, which is 100. So when it turns red, it means you still have excess, or it's still more than 100%. So you really need to change. Probably look for gears with that doesn't have critical hit rate like this one. I could probably change this one because the critical hit rate based on the stats here is already red. So that means it's too much. I could probably replace the critical hit rate lines over here to critical damage, just to make things balanced, and for me to use the critical damage further. Probably increase her critical damage to 200%. So that's better because Dorka is, after all, a damage dealer character, or DPS. So it's good if you have your damage dealers, their critical damage, I mean, probably 200% and above, right? Okay na ba yun? So, and you can see here, the gear, what's that called? Substats for her gears. You can see there's defense 143 in flat, 200% more is better. Yes, for critical damage, right? So I still have a lot of gears to change. Swerte mo naman to sa substat. Actually, this is not that good, but like in my other videos, I already said that whenever I get 3/4 substats, which means 3 good substats out of 4, I consider it okay already. But if you can see here, defense plus 143 is really not that good, and you can also see the attack speed plus 4. It's too low. Probably I could get 10 or higher. And like this, defense, well, effect resist. Defense and effect resist is really not for her. Probably I can look for a gear or accessory, particularly this one. And I guess something that has high critical damage and more lines of attack speed, I guess. Over here, HP. Substats priority should be attack speed, critical damage. This is for DPS, right? Or damage dealers. Should be speed, critical damage, effect hit. How about the fourth one? Can it be attack? No? Pag wala siya. For Dorka. Okay. For Dorka. Attack percent, yes. Like for this one, it's okay, but you still can see the HP line. So, this is what I meant by 3/4. So, critical rate is okay, critical damage, there's attack, but the HP. This is okay, but the attack line is actually a flat line, or a flat number, or full number. So, this should have been in percent. So overall, this is just the basic build of Dorka. You can still get gears that are really better compared to mine, because I only have some of the gears here 3/4, and I consider this already okay. So I guess we've covered everything. We checked out the appearance effect. We also discussed about her fate cores, the different fate cores available for Dorka currently, and also the artifact with the help of Ulewrl, who's here. Thank you so much for helping, and also for the gears. So I guess that will be it for today, guys. This is the basic information for Dorka, and yeah. So please do not forget to subscribe to my Twitch channel, and also for Master Ulewrl, if you are into Genshin Impact, you can go and check his channel. I'll just put his link in the comment section like I usually do in order for you to check him out. And also, please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can see all of my other Exos Heroes content and other games as well. I would recommend ano daw? I would recommend add mo na rin best team next time. Best team. Oh, yes. I'll do. That will be another segment here in our YouTube channel. So, ayun. This is Bear Gaming. Have a nice day, everyone.